Mora'o to our Rwandan families. Annyeonghaseyo to our Korean families. Habari to our Kenyan families. Salut to our Belgian families. Sawubona to our Zimbabwean families. And hey y'all to our American families. This graduation of 11 people is brought to us by 6 nations and 4 continents. And what a privilege it is to get to join together from wherever you call home to celebrate each one. So, guys, today is the day that we have worked really hard for, that we have looked forward to, and secretly lied to ourselves that it was this close. So it's here. You graduate today. You made it. You did it. And I'm so proud of you. So, you know, I've been right where you are 3 times in my life now. It's a feeling you can't fully describe. It's a perfect storm of bittersweet. You're happy it happened, heartbroken it's ending, exhilarated for what's to come, but also scared out of your pants. But let's just sit in this moment real quick, and let's look around to the other 10 people who are feeling the exact same way as you, because today is your day, where we get to reflect on all the great things that you've done, what you've conquered, and celebrating what's to come. Now, since the day that I learned that you asked me to speak on your behalf, I have been racking my brain trying to figure out why I like you 11 so much. Why am I genuinely excited to spend time with you? And why do I push myself so hard to be better at my job for you? Why is it breaking my heart so much to see you leave? And I think it's because I've learned so much from you. You know, I was talking to Miss Hughes the other day, and she helped me understand that high school at Kicks is like an ecosystem, and we are in a symbiotic relationship. We learn from you, while you learn from us. We gain your feedback, your energy, and your trust, while we give you our knowledge, our expertise, and our respect and our love. And I really do mean it when I said that I've learned from each of you. From Casey, I have learned that showing up for people is one of the greatest gifts that we can give. From the way that you are always near when a student needs a friend or a listening ear. From Ocean, I have learned to stand firmly for what I believe in, for others, no matter the cost. From the way that you're championed anti-bullying at our school and have even raised your voice to stand for someone else's. From Erica, I have learned that we are given 2 hands in life, one for helping ourselves and one for helping others. From the way that you deeply love your family and your friends, and the way that you see the world as not lost hope, but an opportunity for change. From Miss Selma, I have learned how powerful it is to listen and to love God unapologetically. From the way that you often sit attentively, adding your wisdom when and where it's needed, and the way that you deeply love the Lord and seek further understanding, and are always trying to help someone else on their journey. From Talia, I have learned to always be honest to yourself, to those you love, and to people you barely know. That life's too short to be fake, and that's why I love the way you live your truth. From Tasha, I have learned to not take life too seriously. From the way that you always manage to get your work done with a smile and a laugh along the way, because really it's just not that deep. From Tunu, I have learned to be genuine and true to myself. From the way that you are so authentically you, and the way that you shine your light, you encourage others to do the same. And thank you for helping illuminate my light when I needed it. From Jack, I have learned to put myself out there. Your here I am world, take it or leave it, attitude is so refreshing, while also being coachable and wanting to know how to be a better person. From Elsie, I have learned how to be relentless. There is no mountain too high, or task too big, or feat too difficult for Elsie to try, which encourages me to challenge myself daily. From Chelsea, I have learned to be uniquely myself, no matter who's watching. From your fashion choices to your carefree nature, your silliness and joy that you add to the room is unmatched. From Jay, I have learned humility and honor. You have a lot to brag about, but you never do. You are eager to grow and learn, which encourages me to do the same. Guys, I take these bits of what you've taught me to heart, because I want to do better. and to be better. I expect more of myself and of my world. From this millennial to you Gen Xers, we have a lot of work to do in this world. But so long as there are people like you out there, I know that we can do it. Because you're my lawyers, my human rights activists, my business people, my surgeons, my counselors, my real estate agents, my architects, my game designers, my neuroscientists, or whatever it is you actually end up doing. Either way, I'll be right there cheering you on, loudly. But so will the other people that you've had the honor of doing life with during your time at Kix. I hope that you've learned from them too. From Mr. Spolstra, I hope that you've learned to be curious and patient. From Ms. Hughes, I hope that you've learned to fight for what is right and that you are a valued voice of your community. From Mr. McCoy, to be passionate about your life and your walk with the Lord. From Ms. Jacob, to be versatile, kind, and resilient. From Ms. Nzeimana, to grow closer to the Lord through your worship. From Madame Allah, to be a lifelong learner. From Mr. Cote, to never give up on anyone or anything. And there are so many more I can mention from both primary and secondary. I hope that you have learned from me that it's okay to not be okay, but it's not okay not to do anything about it. That being silly is a good thing, but so is hard work. And being vulnerable is healthy, even though it's awkward. I hope that you have learned that every person that you meet and encounter is not only a child of God, but another opportunity for you to learn more about the world, God, and yourself. And I hope you don't miss these opportunities to do so. That you open your heart for love and loss, the good and the bad that can entail, because people will hurt you, but people can also really surprise you as well. I know you guys did. 2 years ago, I didn't know you. And little did I know that waiting for me in that last classroom of CCR would be some of the greatest human beings I've ever had the privilege to work with. You hype me up, you love me well, you excite me to do my job better and to be a better person. And I cannot wait to see what's to come for each of you. So I want to leave you with a quote from a song from Taylor Swift, because, I mean, it's me after all. And I really think it captures where you're at today. It's called Long Live, with some of my edits. So please listen to it first person. I said, remember this moment in the back of my mind. The time we stood with our shaking hands and the crowd went wild. We were the kings and the queens, and they read off our names. That night we danced like we knew our lives would never be the same. You held your head like a hero on a history book page, because it was the end of a decade, but a start of an age. Long live the walls we crashed through, how the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. Long live the magic we made, and one day we will be remembered, because we are the kings and the queens. You traded your graduation cap for a crown. They gave us our diplomas, and we held them up for our town. All of the years we stood there on the sidelines waiting for right now. Because for a moment, a band of kids in ripped up jeans got to rule the world. Long live the mountains we moved. I've had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. We will be remembered. So, sorry. I love you, Casey, Ocean, Erica, Basoma, Talia, Tasha, Tunu, Jack, Elsie, Chelsea, and Jay. We are all so proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what the Lord has in store for you. Thank you for fighting dragons with me. So go move mountains.